DSS arrests army major for planning unrest in Nigeria. My dear listeners, good day from wherever you're listening from as I bring an interesting news to your listening ears today. The DSS at it again as they arrest an army major for planning unrest in Nigeria. My dear listeners, you must be wondering who the army major is, and we are kind of curious if such people who are meant to protect the lives of the citizens are the one planning unrest in Nigeria. Let's find out how true is this. Moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Operatives of the Department of State Services DSS have busted an alleged plot to trigger violence in Warri, Delta State, arresting a foreign-based army major and several accomplices. Sources say the army officer of Itsekiri origin was allegedly recruited by a man known as Collins to smuggle weapons aimed at stoking tribal tensions in the oil-rich region. In a covert sting near Asaba, Delta State, DSS agents swooped on the arms supplier, seizing over 50 AK-47 rifles, 6 pump-action shotguns, and more than 3,000 rounds of ammunition. An Itsekiri man serving in a foreign army allegedly procured arms of Collins' request to fuel unrest in Warri, a security source said. Shortly after the bust, DSS operatives in Lagos tracked down the army major as he tried to flee Nigerian routes to the United Kingdom. All suspects are now in DSS custody. A full investigation is underway, and anyone involved will face justice, the source added. Investigators are also discreetly probing a traditional ruler suspected of links to the plot. As of press time, official comments from the authorities were not forthcoming. The development comes against the backdrop of rising tension after the Shekiri nation rejected a ward delineation exercise by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). Earlier this month, one person was killed and several houses set ablaze during clashes in Warri South local government area. Following the controversial delineation, security forces have since been deployed to the area to prevent further violence. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news, and now before I go in contribution to the news that I've read, I'm quite skeptical about this because here in the news states that all suspects are now in the detention of the DSS. But to my greatest surprise, the army major was mentioned. In fact, his name was not being reviewed. So let's get to it. Definitely, there must be a connection between the army officers and some top authorities in this country. Tell me, why would a foreign-based army major come to Nigeria to create atrocities, to create a chaos, to create an unrest in the country, and hereby we're being told that he's been arrested. He's in the custody of the DSS, and yet he's not the only one that is being arrested. Now tell us, you didn't tell us their names. You didn't tell us. You didn't give an account of those you didn't give the account of the accomplices. So now, how do we believe that this man would not be released anytime soon? Definitely, for this man's names not to be mentioned, he definitely has he definitely knows some people in the high places. So why do we need to bother ourselves? This country is corrupt. Everything is corrupt. Just imagine, in a nation whereby constitutions are cool, and yet they didn't reveal such person's name and tell us the reason why. Because definitely the man wouldn't have come all the way from the United Kingdom and come here to create a chaos. Definitely someone sent him. Is an accomplice with some people here. So why are they not talking? So my dear listeners, that would be all for today. Kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share, and please do drop by the comment section and let's know what your view is all about.